MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the Miami Marlins and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2020 Pittsburgh Pirates.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Kazuhiro Yamamoto is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Leading off tonight for Miami, the shortstop, Carlos Hernandez.
First pitch on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball.
First pitch, 7:06.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Our Game 2 temperature similar to Game 1, 47 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Thomas. 1 away.
Batting second, the right fielder, Hank Ramirez.
Now at the plate, Hank Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Yamamoto has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that doesn't.
Runs up and gets this one down. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory. So we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. Heading out towards shallow right. Walker on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The first baseman, Steven.
Now to the plate, Stephen McCollum. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So stepping in, Charles Davis, man at first after the 2-out walk. Here's the first pitch to him. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
McCollum, the runner at first with 2 gone. Three and 0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out to left. Santana on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Mike Hutchinson will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's focus on Cole Calhoun. I feel one of the most underrated ball players in all the game. Gold Glove winner, makes some real highlight plays out there. Just got a nice feel for the game.
Leading up for the Pirates, the shortstop, Alex Tucker.
First offering on its way. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike 2. Now the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 1-0 home. Misses above the zone for a ball. Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1. 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Now at the plate, Lance Walker. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1. 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Here it comes on 0-2. Hit hard, but foul. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2 is outside for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And it's fouled away. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Settling in now, Ryan Shea. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. The 1-0, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Davis going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. Still no score. So striding forward now, Esteban Diaz.
The second baseman, Esteban Diaz.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 is a ball down and away.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
We got 3-2.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Paul Calhoun will stand in now, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Here's another 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. And another foul ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Standing in now, Mike Hutchinson, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in now, Anthony Cox, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First offering on its way. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. The 1-0. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Domingo.
Sliding into the box, Domingo Santana. Pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Cox aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is low and outside for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Set. Here's the 3-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Ramirez will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Tony Biddle.
At the plate, Tony Biddle. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch outside the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled off. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Throws him for strike three, and that retires the side. Bucks go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Into the box, Carlos Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Roll. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And he lays off there 1-0. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Two-0 count, the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Curveball, and he thought it was strike two. Instead, it goes to 3-1. Nobody out, runner on first. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. And he will take ball four. First and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Coming to the plate now, Stephen McCollum, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have two options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Here's the 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thomas has to run straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the fly out. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Ready for another chance. Charles Davis. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there at the letters 0-1.
Now I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Third inning, no score to this point. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball. Digging in, Brian Anderson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now a snap move over to first. Runners back. He's set. The 0-1. Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Back in standing. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santana has a read on it. And the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping up now, Bronco Thomas.
For the Pirates, the center fielder, Bronco Thomas.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Into the box now, Kazuhiro Yamamoto. Popped up. Anderson is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Alex Tucker.
In now, Alex Tucker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Thomas leads off first with one away. That's wide. 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
The 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now. Here it is, the 3-0. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe.
So digging in now, Joe Reyes. First delivery to him on the way. In there, 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty textbook pitching right there.
The
Jump
right
ahead in the
fielder,
count
number
0-2
5.
and then start working
Lynn
outside the zone.
Walker.
Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Lance Walker, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Coming to the plate now, Esteban Diaz.
For the Marlins.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle
Esteban
innings with no score.
Diaz.
You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And fellas, if we do games together for the next decade, we might never see 2 starters in the same game throwing that hard. I mean, this has really been something. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Three-two pitch. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Alfaro. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slow little roller to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 0-0. Ready now, Ryan Shea.
For the Pirates, the first baseman, Ryan Shea.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
One and two now. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Stepping in now, Anthony Cox, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Up next for Pittsburgh, no left fielder. Come and go, Santana.
Into the box, Domingo Santana. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full, 3-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Up next for Miami, Mike Hutchinson.
The Marlins, the pitcher, Mike Hutchinson.
First pitch on its way. Hit down the line at first, but this is foul for the first strike. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Softly hit out towards short, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Carlos Hernandez.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Carlos Hernandez, a hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, right fielder, Hank Ramirez.
Standing in, Hank Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike three, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Pirates, the third baseman, Tony Riddle.
Here comes the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike one. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
The center fielder, Bronco Thomas.
Striding in once again, Bronco Thomas. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Ball two. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable.
The
2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box now, Kazuhiro Yamamoto, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now another 0-2. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. 6th inning coming up, still zip, zip. So striding in, Stephen McCollum.
Leading off for the Marlins, the first baseman, Stephen McCollum.
Here's the first pitch to him. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in this stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
David.
Standing in now, Charles Davis, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Lifted the other way to left center. Thomas is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
McCollum stands at first with 1 out. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Esteban Diaz comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot. And he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
In now, Cole Calhoun. And this will be fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled away. A pause and the 0-2, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Alex Tucker. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Shortstop, Alex Tucker.
First pitch on its way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Ramirez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe Reyes.
Now at the plate, Joe Reyes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The right fielder,
Digging
number 5.
in, Lance Walker. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. The 1-1 home is taken high above the zone.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Squared that one up just a little late. Two pitches fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Shea. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lays off 1-0.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back. Walker leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now the 2-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Walker blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Stepping in now, Anthony Cox, as he'll take a look at ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
1-1. Here it is. To 1-2 now. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Now batting, Jorge Alfaro. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Wellington Castillo will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Into the box, Carlos Hernandez. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0. Two and one.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybay,
Now
but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
At the plate, Hank Ramirez, 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First pitch on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Hernandez at second with 2 down. Takes this the other way to right, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. Tag, and they nail him at home plate as the tying run is prevented from scoring. 1 left for Miami. They're down 1-0. A.J. Ramos gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 44, A.J. Ramos.
Plate, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Domingo Santana.
First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Third baseman number 2, Tony Little.
Ready once again, Tony Biddle. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now it's 2-0.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Two-0 count. The pitch taken. Strike 1 on the inside corner.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. One out, nobody on. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Alfaro recovers and makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Into the box now, Bronco Thomas, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, but they lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Stephen McCollum, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 to score as we take a look at our starter comparison. And both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Stepping in, Charles Davis. Now the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. in the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Brian Anderson waits on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Digging in and looking for more, Brian Anderson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is in there. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. To 2-2 now. Davis, a runner at second with 1 away. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll be back in standing up. Runner goes for third. Pitch is high. The throw. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Adam Conley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 61, Adam Conley.
Elias Diaz is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Popped him up. Alfaro is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 3.
Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Alex Tucker. First offering on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. One out, nobody on. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
The 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. McCollum into foul territory, and that's going to land foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Ripped toward the gap in right. He threw first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead to give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Into the box now, Joe Reyes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the runner's breaking for third. Throw won't get him.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Set and the 1-1 pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And he lays off again. Ball 3. Lance Walker waits on deck. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Ready for another shot now. Lance Walker. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's 1 for 2. First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
And he'll snap one over to first. Just keeping him close. Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference, even if it's only psychological. The pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Shea. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. In just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score one, maybe two. And not in time as the second run scored.
Yeah, nowadays the number crunchers will call that a high leverage at bat. Not exactly sure what that means, but what I do know is they just doubled their lead, so he clutched up big time right there.
Ryan Stanek answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble.
Ryan Stanek.
Anthony Cox will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. First pitch on its way. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Three runs already home here. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter, the left fielder,
Stepping up to the plate, Domingo Santana. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Shea over at second. Cox at first, 1 gone. Line drive to center field. Davis is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Third baseman number 2, Tony Biddle.
Now at the plate, Tony Biddle. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Striding in, Bronco Thomas. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2 in the dirt, but swung on and missed. Alfaro goes to get it, and that ends the inning. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. It's the Pirates 4 and the Marlins nothing. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Kyle Crick comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot.
Into the box now, Esteban Diaz. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And that misses 1-1. Crick, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
So 1-1 is in off the plate. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. The 2-1 is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Owings going back on it to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
He's set and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
In now, Jorge Alfaro, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The throw into second. And he'll get in there safely.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
David Bong will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Bong.
Oh, and 1 the count. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
One final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
4-0 the score tonight. Pittsburgh get the win to take a 2-0 series lead. Kazuhiro Yamamoto gets the W on the mound. Mike Hutchinson struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a